This guy makes bank by surviving in the world's harshest environments. Meet Tom. When he was just 18, he did something most consider crazy. He packed his gear and ran off to the woods to literally live off the land. But years later, his crazy bet paid off. By taking the road less traveled, Tom has managed to build one of the most successful survivalist businesses on the internet. And he did it without getting lucky, getting on TV, or selling out. In this video, Tom is going to teach us the exact steps he used to turn his passion into a full-time job. And Tom's strategies are so effective and universal that they work no matter your niche, industry, or skill set. Tom started making basic tutorial videos like how to make a bow drill or set traps. But growth was slow at first.
You basically keep plugging away until you find that viral video.
His breakthrough came when he decided to film one of his biggest videos to date. Instead of filming a simple tutorial video, Tom decided to film a first-person survival video.
We did a week in the tropical island, surviving off the land, filming every step of the way. And so instead of having this niche audience of people that just wanted to learn that one particular skill, the video is one, packed with skills, but it was also packed with adventure.
That video performed exponentially better than anything he had published before. So why was this so much more effective? Firstly, Tom stopped telling viewers how they should do things and started showing them how he does them. Framing videos around how I instead of how to has a dramatically better result. Audiences trust real experiences more than generic advice. Because they can see it in action, there's no question of whether the advice actually works. That shift to a personal, story-driven approach tapped into the same craze fueling hits like Bear Grylls and Naked and Afraid. This style immersed the audience in Tom's survival experiences, letting them live vicariously through him. This brings up another important point. People connect with stories more than instructions. Soon, Tom's videos were generating millions of views. His lesson is simple: take the audience along for the ride. But how I framing alone won't make your videos pop. Tom has 4 other key strategies for growth. First, be really good at something.
I'm really, really good at rubbing sticks together to make a fire, and I've made a career out of that because I'm very good at that. And so, number one, if you're going to teach something, or you're going to put something online, be really, really good at what you do. And don't just repeat what everybody else is doing. If you're good, show the next step, show the advanced part of that so that it'll really draw people in.
So many creators on the internet start creating videos portraying themselves as experts when they're really barely past being beginners. And the audience can smell this. It's a much stronger strategy to ask yourself what you are uniquely skilled at and make content about that. Tom's second secret is to cut your video in the most concise way possible.
Cut to the chase, make it punchy, and they always have these subtle ways of kind of guiding you from one scene to the next without it feeling choppy.
To do this, be ruthless when editing your videos. It's totally okay to leave the majority of your footage on the editing room floor. Only include what's interesting. Next, Tom embeds obstacles in his video that he must overcome. Obstacles create tension and stakes. Without challenges, a story lacks momentum, making the journey and its resolution feel meaningless. Tom will start by posing a problem to hook viewers, like, "It's freezing tonight, and if I don't find a way to warm up, I'll freeze to death." And this gets viewers particularly interested to see how he'll overcome the problem.
I want my viewer to constantly feel like they're getting that light bulb to go off in their head so that they feel like they're involved in the adventure.
This hook and solution format keeps people guessing and learning, and that boosts his watch time, which boosts his retention and views simultaneously. Tom's 5th rule for growth is focus on what makes you different.
Don't just sell the product you're selling, sell something bigger, sell something that draws people in, that they recognize when they see your video, they go, I know this is a product I'm getting. It's going to be a step above what everybody else is teaching or a different approach that I like. And so if everybody's doing something some way, do it differently.
And this is absolutely key. While you may be dealing with similar topics to other creators, you should focus on a unique voice, style, or perspective that makes you impossible to copy.
Back in the beginning of making my YouTube channel, I definitely was worried about giving away too much information because at the time I was only teaching classes. And I thought, what if I give away all this information on YouTube for free? Nobody's going to want to take my classes.
But one major insight changed his mind. Survival isn't just about knowledge. People might see a video on making a bow drill fire or setting a trap, but that alone won't guarantee that they can do it themselves, especially under real pressure. They need hands-on practice.
I'm not just selling those skills. I'm selling the community. I'm selling the feeling of like, what is it like to be in that situation?
The takeaway is that people don't buy a course for the information alone. They buy a course for a simple, structured approach and the ability to bond with others on the same journey. Tom realized that his free content actually draws people in, building trust and making people curious and excited about the full survival experience. One of the best ways to get people to sign up for classes is to use a tool called Kajabi. Kajabi streamlines the process by offering easy-to-build landing pages, email marketing, and payment processing all in one place. You can even use Kajabi to offer in-person courses. To do this, create a ghost offer in Kajabi's dashboard. Then give it a title, set the price, and add the product type. From there, you just need to enter the event details and set up confirmation emails.
I hate trying to convince somebody of something that they don't want to be convinced of. YouTube is definitely a great selling point for that because instead of having to convince people of something, all I had to do is show something I was really passionate about and show myself having a great time doing it.
YouTube allowed him to find his people without having to run ads or do anything that didn't feel authentic to him.
And so with the connectivity of the internet, of YouTube, it really allows you to find that niche audience, which is not as niche as you might think. It might be huge.
Tom's story proves that you can turn any passion, no matter how unconventional, into a career. And with Kajabi, getting started has never been easier. I'll see you in the next one.